A Sydney-bound flight from Vancouver was forced to divert to Hawaii after encountering severe and sudden turbulence. 37 passengers were injured, 9 of them seriously.
A long flight across the Pacific taking a frightening turn. Oxygen masks dangling in the air. Passengers disorientated, seen stumbling just moments after sudden turbulence shook the plane violently.
You just watch everyone's head in the plane who wasn't wearing a seatbelt just hit the roof like a jack in a box. It's pretty scary to see.
We were all sort of dozy and the cabin was pretty dark, and it just seemed that the plane just sank and then flew up.
The aircraft, carrying an unconfirmed number of Australian passengers, was 37,000 feet in the air when the pilot turned on the fasten seatbelt sign.
But before people even had time to get back to their seats, the plane just dropped and everybody hit the floor or hit the roof.
It was like a scene from a movie, like the worst possible scenario you can think of, where you see a movie where planes are going to crash. It was like that. It was just like people went whack straight up in the air.
Flight tracking data showed the aircraft was forced to turn around about 5.5 hours into the flight and head for the nearest airport. Emergency responders were on hand to meet the plane at the gate. Hawaiian authorities confirmed 37 people were injured, 30 were taken to hospital, 9 people in a serious condition.
We had several patients with neck and back injuries, some with lacerations to the head, some head injuries.
Sandy Marshall from Sydney sustained lacerations to her face and bruising.
Yeah, I didn't have my seatbelt at the time. My child was sleeping on me, and I went straight up into the ceiling, and the consoles above me broke.
Air Canada confirmed to SBS the plane encountered unforecasted and sudden turbulence and said all injured by the incident have been assessed, treated and released by local hospitals. The airline says it's scheduled a plane to leave Honolulu to continue the flight to Sydney on Saturday morning. Lynn Evelyn, SBS World News.